Okay, so today's video we're going to talk a little bit about bait finesse fishing. Basically what it is all about is the Japanese reinvented the fishing rail. This Casking Zephyr is a shallower spool that's been skeletonized for lighter fishing lures, such as the one I have on here. Now, that's only, I think that's 1/5, maybe 1/8 of an ounce. Now, there's a lot of YouTube videos, how to this, that, blah, blah, wolf, the next thing, telling you can't use 20-pound braided line, even though it has the same recommended line diameter the company that makes the rail says you can use, which is 6-pound test. Well, this 20-pound test of braid has the same 6-pound diameter as monofilament or fluorocarbon. Now, just like any other new fishing adventure, there's going to be a learning curve. You're going to have to take some time, have the patience to get everything working for you. Just because some genius on YouTube says you can't use 20-pound braid, they're giving you their experience. Just because someone on YouTube says you can't use, or you shouldn't use, a Shakespeare ugly stick because they're too whippy, they're talking on their experience. Now, there are some YouTubers that say you have to spend $280 out the door to have a bait finesse fishing system. They're full of crap. If you do your homework and you look online, you can find a $50 ugly stick. It's this right here. It's a 7-foot ultra light ugly stick rated for 2 to 6 pounds of fishing line and 1/32 ounce to 1/4 ounce fishing lure. It's got plenty of flex in the backbone, just like those bait finesse guys all over YouTube suggest. This rail is the Casking Zephyr, just like one of the many rails all those professionals, all those so-called BFS professionals on YouTube suggest you should have. Now, off camera, I spent about a half an hour figuring this thing out, and now I'm going to show you, after a little learning curve, just like any other type of thing you want to try and explore. I mean, look, did you know how to drive a car just by hopping in the driver's seat? No, you had to learn. So all those experts on YouTube telling you you need this type of line and that type of rail, and you need to spend this much money, I'm about to disprove them as full of garbage. Full of hot garbage. Okay, so let's make our cast. There we go. Our line, as you can see, perfectly fine. Our fishing lure, as you may have seen, went out there approximately the same distance any other fishing lure I've used and well used in this fishing videos. So listen, I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I just want to put some honest information out there about fishing. Okay? No BS about what you need. I'm going to tell you, if all you can afford is a $50 ugly stick and an eBay in a $50 rail you found on eBay, that's all you need. You don't need a $200 bait finesse system like all these geniuses say. All these geniuses that tell you you need to use some overpriced $25 specially designed fishing line to go with that $280 rod and reel. Well, once again, a little time and patience, and you can fish this bait finesse fishing system your way. It will work your way, because let me show you. Some of these other geniuses, they tell you don't go. It's all in the wrist. It's all this wrist motion. The wrist motion, not this whip it out there motion. Well, I just whipped it out there. And look, again, still, my line is perfectly fine. My fishing lure is out there at a reasonable distance, in one in which I'm 100% positive will result, given time, well, it will result in me catching a fish. So, folks, follow the word of all those quote-unquote experts that want you spending hundreds of dollars, or follow my word. My word, I just showed you. I got a $100 rod and reel setup. This is all you need. You don't need $200. You don't need a $280 rod and reel setup. Use the fishing line you're familiar with, not the $25, $30 crap some BFS expert on YouTube's trying to tell you need. Because, look, here we go. Once again, there's 3 casts in a row. Perfect. I'm out there, about 25 feet or so, give or take. And as you can see, my line is perfect. So, again, you know, get out there and have some fun fishing. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. You don't have to go out there and spend all that money the experts are telling you, because I'm showing you. If you're on a budget and you can't afford the $200, do your research. Do your own independent trial and error. Learn the techniques. Learn what works for you. Yes, okay? So, once again, you see, it's about 25 feet or so out there, and that's about average for me. And I'm pretty content with that. I mean, in good time, this brand new out of the box rail will break in, and it will loosen up on its own, and it will cast a little further. Okay? So, well, you know, Oh dear Lord, I've been ranting for 10 minutes on how you shouldn't trust the experts. If you see something you think you might want to learn, go out there, do your own independent searches, find the gear you can afford, learn how to use it, and have fun. Don't overthink it that, oh, this expert said I should spend $300 in order to enjoy fishing. No, that person, I just proved it 4 times in a row, he's full of crap. Alright, until the next video.